You don't need 100,000 subscribers to hit 10K a month on YouTube. You just need 5,000 views and a well-defined offer. Now, yes, Ali Abdaal made a lot of money the first way. It works, but it took years and millions of subscribers to get there. There's a shorter path he doesn't teach because it's not the way he built things. I've had clients hit 10K months before they hit 10,000 subscribers, so let me show you what the short path looks like and why it works for small channels. To understand the short path, you first have to understand the long path, because it's the model most big YouTubers teach. Show up consistently, do that for years, build a big audience, then monetize by stacking income sources. Ali Abdaal has built this better than almost anyone, with over 6 million subs, reportedly making several millions of dollars each year. But look at the math underneath. At 100,000 subscribers, the average educational YouTuber earns maybe $500 a month from AdSense. To hit 10K, you need to stack income sources like selling courses, brand deals, affiliates, and memberships. You need volume and you need multiple revenue streams working together just to hit the number most coaches want to hit in their first year. Now, that's not a criticism. If your goal is to build a media business like Ali did, the books, podcasts, products, that path makes complete sense. But that's a different goal than the one I'm talking about. The path I'm going to show you gets you to 10K a month from 5,000 monthly views without stacked income streams and without waiting years for the subscriber count to catch up. And it all comes down to one big shift. The first move on the short path is one most creators never make. Define your offer before you publish another video. Don't just pick a niche or choose a few content pillars. I specifically mean your offer. Who you help, what problem you solve, and what specific result you deliver. That's the starting point. This matters because when you don't have a defined offer, your content can't make you much money. It can educate, it can entertain, build goodwill, but it doesn't point to a next step where viewers can go from watching to buying because you haven't built the bridge between the two. So you're generating attention, but you have nowhere to send it. I had a client a while back, a dating coach helping men. His channel was getting views, a few thousand a month, but he wasn't making any money, like 0 clients. I just pulled out a Donald Trump move right there. 0 clients. So he had a Calendly link in his description and it sat there all alone with nobody clicking on it. The problem wasn't his content. It was that he didn't have a real offer. Helping men with dating isn't an offer. It's a topic. It tells the viewer what you talk about, not what you sell or who you sell it to. So we spent time defining it, and we realized that he actually helped young, insecure men build confidence and get high quality dates. That's a specific person, a problem, and a result in one sentence. Once that was locked in, everything downstream changed. His content started speaking directly to one type of buyer, the young, insecure man. His CTA had something real to point at, which was the next step in solving the problem. And within 2 months, he was signing $2,000 to $3,000 clients and hit an $11,000 month. It was the same channel with the same number of views, but now he had a defined offer. So if you're posting consistently and still not getting clients, the question isn't how do I get more views? It's do I actually have an offer or do I just have a topic? Because those are not the same thing. Now that you've seen the first step on the short path, the question is, are you actually building a coaching business with YouTube? Or are you building an audience and hoping the business part magically shows up later? That's why I put together this scorecard that'll tell you. It takes 60 seconds, and at the end, you'll know which path you're on and the next step to fix it. Links below. Once you have a defined offer, you can start building your content around that offer. You can make targeted content that has a purpose. On the long path, content is for everyone. It's trying to maximize reach, views, and watch time. But on the short path, content has one job. Find the exact person your offer is built for and speak directly to their situation. Let's look at a fitness coach who's posting consistently and getting views. Her content is good. She makes videos like how to lose weight without tracking calories, which is a solid topic, and let's say the video's well made and genuinely helpful. But that topic has thousands of videos competing for it. She's just one voice in a very loud room, and people finding her aren't the people her program was built for. So she attracts a lot of viewers, but not any buyers. But if she defines her offer and builds something that helps women over 40 reverse hormonal weight gain, her content changes completely. Instead of general weight loss videos, she starts making videos like the 10 best foods to balance your hormones after 40. Now, every video speaks directly to those women's exact situation. The viewers start to feel like they found someone who really understands their problem and is making content just for them. So they take the obvious next step and book a call. These people are exactly who her program is built for. So on the call, they don't need much convincing because they already believe in her and her program, so they become paying clients. So this fitness coach's views didn't have to explode. She just needed to attract the right people to her channel. And the only way to attract the right viewers consistently is to have a defined offer before you sit down and plan your content. But the real advantage of the short path isn't just that you get clients faster. It's what those first clients do to everything that comes next. When you get clients early on, it makes getting more clients even easier because early clients means you get real feedback on your program. You can see where your program is strong and helping them get results, but also where are the gaps. You have a real person telling you where they're stuck. You hear how they describe their problems, and you get real data on what your clients need from you as a coach. Without an offer, you don't get any of this. You maybe get some comments on your videos that are helpful, but other than that, you're just guessing. You don't have nearly the same level of detailed first-hand data that helps you refine your offer and your content. So when you start with your offer, you create this flywheel. Your offer helps you make targeted content, which gets you early clients. And as you work with clients and solve their problems, not only do you get feedback to improve your offer, but you can go make a video about it. Chances are most of your dream clients have the same problems. So you build more trust with them, and that makes them want to work with you. So you get more clients, and you get more feedback, and you make more content. And now you have a self-propelling client acquisition machine. On the long path, you don't get this kind of feedback for years. A marriage coach posting general relationship content for 2 years has an audience. But a marriage coach who has coached 10 couples through the same specific problem knows exactly what works, what clients are struggling with, and how to talk about it in their content. Their videos end up sounding like they're reading the viewer's diary. And we're not trying to invade anyone's privacy, but we want it to feel like we're inside their head. The long path builds an audience and hopes a business follows. The short path builds a business and lets the audience follow naturally. And all of it starts by committing to one offer from the very start. By watching this video, you already know which path you're on. If you're not seeing the results you want, the harder question is whether you're going to do something about it. If you are, I put together a scorecard in the description, 5 questions, takes 60 seconds, and tells you exactly where the gap is in your system and what you need to fix first. Links below. So if you want what Ali built, the long path works for you and you should follow his playbook. But if your goal is 10K a month from a small channel with coaching, the short path gets you there faster. Define the offer first, make targeted content, and get early clients. And there's a specific framework I use with every client to define their offer. It's 4 questions that lock in who you help, what problem you solve, and what result you actually deliver. It's called the 4 Ps, and everything you need to know is in this next video. So if you're ready to walk the short path, then watch that next.